Hello and welcome back to Wheelhouse After Hours. We've got Aaron with us. We've got a few other friends with us just hovering down there. We'll try our best not to interrupt them, but I just wanted to show you something that we've been meaning to do. I've been trying to get over here for a few months now. We're over at Charles's place, and I won't give you the full address for obvious reasons. Some of you may be familiar with the surrounding areas, but I won't give you that address. However, amongst the cool machinery we've got here, and I do love this tractor, Aaron, the viewers will be very familiar with this. Because you and me, Aaron, haven't seen this for a good few months now. We did a first sort of introduction video to this. I think we did two, actually, potentially, when we first got it. The story was that we had to move it for the opening day that we were set to do in September. We ended up buying the car, weren't sure what to do with it, still not sure what to do with it. We did get an MOT put on it. I think it had a couple of tyres, it had a service, did have a clean, not that you know it now. But Charles had moved this a few weeks ago, said, come on over, have another go, have another look at it. Still starts on a button, thankfully. So, you know, we were concerned that there might be a battery drain there, but there certainly isn't, because it's still, you know, it still fires up. So wheels still looking good. We did those from memory, if you cast your minds back to probably August, September time. And this car, Aaron, still looks absolutely fabulous. Pardon the fact that the roads around here, obviously during the winter, have been very, very wet and horrible and mucky. But I know with the polish, this car looks absolutely stunning. I hadn't completely forgotten about it, but I almost had. Look at that. It's just, Charles has probably spent a good 10 minutes putting that cover on there on his own, but yeah, look, we've still got light, we've still got power in there. Look at that. Look. A little bit of horrible gunk starting to appear on that steering wheel where the moisture's obviously been in there, but it's pretty much untouched, isn't it, as to how we left it. So that we'll come back to. I do have something in mind for this car, Aaron. I've told you on the way over here, it was a 40-minute drive, a 45-minute drive from Wheelhouse. Lovely, lovely part of the world where we are right now. Out the hustle and bustle of Ipswich Town Centre. But I've got an idea, and I did explain to you that time is obviously not on our side. I'm not going to get a chance to drive this as much as I'd love to. So it might part ways with this. Charles was going to do a run next spring, next summer in it. They were actually going to go abroad, which would be a nice tribute to the car. I think we're going to talk about taking it back to Italy as a nod to where obviously they've sort of come from. But don't know if that's going to happen. And I did have a brain wave, could call it a brain fart, brain wave, and have considered doing a raffle. So it might be something that you guys see pop up on our Instagram page and bits and bobs. There'll be something on the website. If we do decide to go ahead, there'll be a raffle that comes up where this car could be won, and perhaps we'll do the grand sort of reveal of who wins it on the opening day, which we're still set to decide a date on. So that will be probably sometime around August. So if we do list online, it will be in the next couple of months. We'll go for it, just make sure it's all good for the next loving owner if we do decide to raffle it. That could potentially be a thing. But that's not why we're here today, Aaron, is it? We're here today for a different reason. It's not to see this beast either, which may come in handy, not sure, may come in handy for this. You'll have to bear with this, guys and girls, but I'll take you down to the real reason why we're here. And it is a little bit to do with this key that I've got in my hand here. You'll see that, Aaron, is an Audi, all right? This car, the first time I've seen this car in probably 4 to 5 years, was my mum's car. Loved and cherished it. She's moved on and bought a newer car. From memory, it ran absolutely fine. It just got to the age being, I think, an 07 sort of plate car. Wanted a few bits doing to it. They're not car-orientated people like we are, okay? Decided to chop it in and get a new one, something that would be a bit higher up for her, I think, probably feels safer behind the wheel, so they've gone for a Q 3, I think it is. This Audi here is a black Cabriolet. I know I've seen this car many moons, many years ago, and it looks, when it's polished and all the rest of it, looks absolutely fantastic. So it's a 3-litre diesel, which is unusual for a Cabriolet. I think they got it from, we might find out some information in a minute, some paperwork. I've got a feeling that come from Audi Stansted, the dealership up there. Not entirely sure, but we'll come to that. But anyway, without further ado, guys and girls, I'm going to take you down just past this other barn here with Charles's Golf, which he uses a daily. Joe's Fiesta. There was a story behind that. Charles might have to enlighten us with that. I can't remember what else on the trailer, but we may have a different vehicle to go on the trailer in a minute. You'll see the wheelhouse van, which is looking very grubby, but nowhere near as grubby as this Audi A4 Cabriolet. So it is an S-Line edition. As I say, very rare car. You don't find them in diesel spec. Normally these are a 1.8 petrol, but you will see that has lived here for, I don't know how many months, but we'll call it 5 years. I think it is somewhere between 4 or 5 years. Very much untouched. We've come to it today. We've managed to find the key. I'm amazed some of the tyres are still holding air by the looks of it. Not very well, but maybe just enough if we can get some juice into the battery here, just to turn the wheel straight and maybe pull it out with Charles's lovely looking tractor up there. So let's have a look in here, Aaron, now for the first time. Just minding my head on these beams above me. Oh, cobwebs up there. I'm a little bit nervous about this.
Yeah, I know.
Should have gloves and a mask on probably, but we're not sure who's been living in here, what's been living in here. The lighting's obviously going to be a little bit poor. We are in a little lean-to here, if you could call it that. Lots of mould, as you can imagine. All still looks in really good condition. Yeah, I don't know if this is, I mean, this is a mixture of mould. There will be a little bit wear to that bolster on that seat, as they always do with these German cars, but it's all there still. I don't know, Aaron, what side the bonnet catch is going to be on. Yeah, I've got it. That's going to be stiff. So I'll just come out of there and let's try and open this bonnet. I don't know if we'll be able to get it full height. Hopefully we can. I'm a bit nervous about this once again. We might need rescuing if something eats us or tries to eat us. No? Okay, all right. Not too bad, not too sad.
A little bit there.
Something's been in here.
Yeah.
Have we got a bonnet stay, Aaron? Or is it... There's a strut there, which clearly, unfortunately, isn't going to do a job. So we'll maybe find a broom handle to prop that bonnet up with. You can see whoever moved it here last time would have had access to the battery. So I'm thinking that probably the car had been parked up, died, and then been moved here. Had to jump start it to do that. That battery is, I don't know if it's original to the vehicle. Maybe we can see a barcode on there potentially. Oh, okay. All right, I see the lob's been removed. In fact, both of the terminals have been removed from the battery, which is always a sensible thing to do when these cars get parked up. So, don't know about oil and things like that, Aaron. Maybe we'll put the camera down, or I can hold the camera while you go around it. We'll find that broom handle just to prop this up, and then we'll go from there. We have bought some bits in the van with us to try, we hope, try and get some life into this car today. We haven't got a new battery with us. I don't know if this key I've got in my pocket is the first or the second key, because I think these did come with 2 or 3 keys, or this one did. So we think that's all going to be out of sync, whether that registers the car. It will have had a mobiliser fitted to it, but whether that's one that wants to work with us today, we don't know. We are unsure how this is going to go, but we do want to move this. Our plan is to get it down to wheelhouse. Obviously needs a clean, mop, polish, all the rest of it. Fresh battery, and work towards maybe getting an MOT on it. We'll have to do the wheels, new tyres. You know how things go. We've just been busy, especially with the last few years of opening Wheelhouse. This has been a project, another project, which I've been meaning to get to. I've spoke to you about it a few times, Aaron, and however, weeks and weeks go, don't they? And before you know it, another year's gone by. But we can see something's definitely had a little munch down here. You see that, Aaron? I don't want to touch too much without getting any gloves on, but so just have a talk through with this on here, Aaron. So I've got a filter here of some description. Is that fuel?
Yeah, that'd be fuel.
That'd be fuel, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Fuel.
That doesn't look overly old. I don't remember it being changed in Mum's ownership. But I think without further ado, maybe let's just cut the camera there for 5 minutes. We can pick it back up and go from there. Unless Charles wants to hold the camera. Charles? Right, you join us back. This is a first for us. We've not cut or paused any of these videos that we've ever done before. Aaron's managed to cut it. I'm hoping with his good editing skills that he's going to be able to just get that back into place. Yeah, we have checked oil, been round it, can't get into the fuse board or anything like that, just the way the vehicle's positioned. You will note here that the wheels are turned. We've got an old broom handle just doing the job. Very old school way of holding the bonnet up there, but it always proves to work. We've been kindly gifted one of these today, so shout out to these guys for kindly offering us this. And we hope, well, we sincerely hope that we can get some power to the ignition if the mice haven't beaten us to it and been there all the way down there and got to it first. But Aaron, without further ado, I think if you can get that on there, there is a button to press. My understanding is we don't have too long once you press that magic button. You pressed it, okay, I'm gonna go without hitting my head again. We've got an ignition, which is fab. It's gone again. We did have ignition, Aaron, but it seems to have gone. Whether Stuart Little's down here playing games with me. No ignition, mate. We had lights, we did, and they've gone. It's just a shame. Right, we've got something, mate. Right, stand back. Okay. All right, okay. It was turning over though, wasn't it? So it's not completely seized. Just talk to me from your end. Let me know what you there. I've got no lights again, mate.
Everything's still on?
Everything's still on, Aaron. Yeah, okay.
Good.
We got lights, we got ignition. There's 100 different warning lights telling us. You hit your head again, didn't you? I've hit my head 5, 6 times. Right. What do you reckon, chaps? Are we going to get this fired up or not? We'll take a vote on it. There's no pressure, but the sheep are over there watching, Aaron. I don't know if you caught them on the camera or not. They're just over there. Well, I think 2 of them have lost interest. Right. Ready? I don't know if I need my foot on the brake.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
All right, I'm going in. Ooh. Battery again.
Died again.
Can we have some throttle, please, sir?
Sound in here.
I've just listened to a bit of Pink Floyd, Aaron. Oh, it's getting close. Just tell Charles carry on. Give it a minute.
Hasn't got fuel.
So it says there isn't much fuel, but there isn't a light on for fuel. It's now flashing at me that the soft top isn't closed when we know it's closed, but oh, that's so close.
So close, isn't it?
We're gonna have to keep the camera rolling. Just tell Charles, bear with us.
Yeah.
How long does it take to charge that boost pack? Okay. Love it. Love it. We're on, boys.
That sounds sweet as another.
It does, doesn't it? V6 diesel. Can't beat him. Hit your head again, didn't you? It's not very happy in here. Lights are on and off and off and on and off and on.
Because the battery's probably not
It's like-
very tight.
So if Charles is Charles moving the van? Yeah, he's now moving the van. Aaron, if you are, relieve us of the broom handle. All right, we're going cruising.
Yeah.
Where are we going then? It's Saturday night. Maybe we can do
Oh, yeah.
Saturday night South End.
Oh, yeah.
South End, Charles? I can barely see out the window. Well, there we have it, Audi Cabriolet. With Madonna's greatest hits and the CD changer.
And the great mound of earth is a
Ooh!
rat has been living underneath, and that's dug all that
Just
out.
have a little look at that, shall we? There's definitely some evidence over there. Oh, wow.
What are we going to find underneath, though? That's
Wow. Wowzers, look at that.
Right.
Blimey. Aaron, just have a walk around of this car, man.
Cheapness, isn't it?
Look at it. It looks like it's been there 50 years. You could unearth the Titanic and that'd probably look better than that. I don't know what to touch and what not. I've obviously took my gloves on. You've got gloves on.
Nah, button
No,
seized.
button seized, okay. I wonder if there's a boot
One in there, shouldn't there?
button in here.
One on a door.
Try it now. Now? No, okay. We'll give up on the boot. If I'm honest, Darren, I mean, look at that. I mean, that Napa leather is still Napa leather.
Right.
That
Yeah, it
is
is,
still doing Napa leather things. That looks so soft still. Quite a strange spec car, actually. I mean, it's got some electric buttons on the seats, but not fully electric. Ah, here come the Cabriolet. They're going to put some air in the tyres. Well, I did have faith, and I lost faith. But now I have faith again that this car will live on. Bit of Sam Smith, look. I might burn my clothes when I get home.
I know, yeah.
Don't think the wife's going to want to wash them. No.
Right.
So this was the old plate it was on. I don't know if you remember that, J20 Alex. So I've got 6 or 7 of these. 6, 7. I've got 6 or 7 of these plates. All going begging, actually, if anyone's interested in some private plates all matching. What's this, Aaron? Got an original 2010 version of the Audi sat-nav.
Must be inside.
That must be inside the dash, yeah.
Nice.
Wow, okay. Well, what a fantastic introduction to the black Audi. We need to find a name for it, Aaron.
I know, yeah.
This I haven't seen for 5 years. We get noisy now. We had a chap drop off a set of wheels identical to the wheels that are on this car this morning, come all the way from Kettering actually. I haven't seen these wheels for a long time, and they're off an A4. So it's just strange that people are starting to obviously find a value in these cars all of a sudden and do them up again. But I think we'll cut the camera. We will definitely revisit this. I think we've probably got 5 episodes at least on this. You know, giving it a wash, getting it down to wheelhouse. We're going to put it on the trailer. Not video I had in mind, as I thought Charles would end up dragging out with his big tractor, but wasn't to be today. Didn't need it. So thanks to your workmanship, Aaron, your skills there, we're getting this fired up. We're there, and it's ticking away beautifully now. What a solid car. What a solid engine. Charles doing his magic. All right, guys and girls, well, thanks ever so much for staying tuned. Hopefully we can make good of this. And I do have some ideas up my sleeve, along with the Alfa, actually. Won't sit there forever. We'll do things with these cars. The raffle thing on the Alfa, I don't think we'll be doing that with the Audi necessarily. Let's just get it back to wheelhouse, give it a good clean up, give it a service, fresh battery, tyres, etc. And then we'll go from there. Maybe some lucky guy or girl can win it in the not too distant future if we can perhaps set a raffle up and do the reveal on our opening day. That's exciting. But from us, once again, Aaron and I, many thanks. Stay tuned. We'll see you on the next one. Cheers.